Hi boo, it's me, your boo. I'm told you I was at the gym, but really I'm here filming this. Kelsey made me do it, so I'm sorry for lying to you. I hope that this is worth it. Don't be mad. So we first met at Kelsey and Brant's wedding. I was not the maid of honor, what is it? The best man. And she was the maid of honor. I remember seeing her and thinking I wanted to get to know her. And so I pulled Brant aside the night of the rehearsal dinner and asked him if she was single and who she was. And he said, yeah, kind of. And, yeah. And then and then the next day we walked down the aisle together and it was everything I ever hoped it could be. I started messaging her on Facebook, and then the next couple of days I was going on a motorcycle trip, so I was doing things that were way cooler than I actually am, and it was, I guess, kind of impressive because she agreed to go out on a date with me. And so I got back from my motorcycle trip and we went to Macayo's and we got margaritas, and then I got another margarita and she got an IPA and made me look like a little girl, which has been a theme in our relationship for a while now. I always end up with the fruity drinks. The first thing I noticed that really interested me in Alyssa was when we were practicing walking down the aisle. I remember having a really good time and laughing a lot. And it just made me really happy to have my arm linked in hers and walk down the aisle and just laugh together. And she was laughing at all my stupid jokes, and I don't know, but I knew I had to get to know her. This is hard because there's not a super definite moment. I'd say it just kind of grew pretty fast. We first met like in January, and then sometime in March when we went to Jerome, that's when we first said we loved each other. I wanted to wait for her to say it first, and I did. I won. We were sitting up, and it was late, and we were talking, and she just wanted to say something, and I could tell she really wanted to say something. And I was pretty confident in what it was and what she was going to say, and I had to tell her multiple times to just say it, and then she said it, and I said it back. I'd say the most embarrassing thing she does to me is when she tries to make me dance with her in public, because I just do not like dancing, and she is one of the most confident dancers I've ever met, and she'll go dance in front of anybody and have no shame, but I do not have that. I get very embarrassed. Something I do that annoys her is I leave the sponge in the sink after doing the dishes. I do the dishes, and then I leave the sponge in the sink. And I understand it gets a little wet, and it just kind of sits in there, and sometimes it gets a little gross, but that's probably the thing I do that annoys her more than anything else, is leave the sponge in the sink instead of take it and put it up on the little shelf at the back of the sink. Big booty, big heart. One of the things I admire about Alyssa most is her honesty. She has always, I don't know, told me the truth about things even when it's hard to, and I really appreciate that. I feel like it's grown into us having very good communication and being very open with each other, and it's grown into this great relationship that we have now because of that. I don't know. I don't like that answer. It's hard because there's so many things I love about her. Like, she is strong and bold enough to cut all her hair off. She loves people very, very, very much. She is funny at times even. She has just this big loving heart and loves all her friends so much that I don't understand it. I don't know, there's lots and lots and lots of things to love about her. I'd say Alyssa's spirit animal is a mix between the strength and honor and family values of Brienne of Tarth and the fire and fury of Dany Targaryen mixed with Olaf. I don't know how to say it. It's like I was thinking about it the whole time I'm driving over here, and I don't know how to put it into words. But just like having a contract that my best friend is gonna be my best friend forever is pretty freaking cool. And I guess it's just hanging out with my best friend for the rest of my life, even though that's really corny and cliche, but that's honestly what I'm most excited for.
Cute.